The Trump administration, dangerous thing to open up. It immediately splits people all over the place in very passionate ways. But one question that does occur to me, the flurry, the unbelievable activity of signing of executive orders and so forth. Has he done anything for families, the bedrock of society?
Okay, so not him specifically, but there are so many good people in his administration that understand this. So like the Secretary of Transportation, Duffy, they did have something where they said, we are going to prioritize resources to communities that have higher rates of parents with children. And so like, we're going to reward the communities. We're going to strengthen the communities where people are moving because they want to raise families there. I think that instead of Pride Month in June, they had something like celebration of biological reality month or biological sex month, or maybe it was family month that they had. Now, obviously, they don't define family as the traditional heterosexual married home, but that's a lot closer to the target than transgender men with prosthetic breasts jiggling themselves on the White House lawn, which is what happened in the Biden administration. I think that anytime you are closer to embracing the reality of male and female, which this administration absolutely has, it's always going to be a win for marriage and children. Like whenever you have an administration that is touching grass, then that is going to redound to the benefit of the natural family. So even though Trump clearly, I don't think is a social conservative, there are a lot of wonderful people in his administration who are. Case in point, he had a promise on the campaign trail to be the father of IVF, right? He kind of talked about how he wanted IVF to be free or more accessible or more affordable. And so he came out with an executive order, probably about, it was in February. It was when we were at ARC. And you know, here's my executive order on IVF. We want to make it more accessible and more affordable. I'm going to take, feedback from people in the space for 90 days. And then I'm going to come out with a way to implement making this executive order happen. Well, it's been more than 90 days and we haven't gotten anything yet. I suspect that's because there's people in his administration that are saying, this is not the way forward. This is the way to create homes where children are not going to have a mother and father. And it is not pro-life. IVF, destroys probably 97% of the little lives that are made in the Petri dish. So it's not a pro-life technology. And also it runs afoul of MAHA, the Make America Healthy Again. It does not resolve fertility issues, it circumvents fertility issues. It's not about healing the body because so much of what people have to deal with in infertile situations are environmental or health related. And so it is in conflict with a lot of the other priorities of the Trump administration. So I don't know what's going to happen on the IVF issue, but the fact that nothing has come out of the administration yet saying the government's going to subsidize this tells me that there's a lot of people in his orbit that probably know what time it is when it comes to defending the family, and they're going to do it and seem to be doing it in a pretty diplomatic way.